Well, if you are sleeping hot and sweaty, it's impossible to get a good night's rest. And if your solutions are blasting the AC high all summer and doing constant pillow flips, you've got to check out Coop Sleep Goods. I cannot tell you how amazing this product is. I just ordered some for the lake house because it's so good. I'm someone who likes a really flat pillow, and Nick is someone who likes a more firm pillow. And sometimes it's hard to find the perfect pillow. But Coop, depending on what you like, whether a flat, firm, in the middle, you can add or remove fill from the pillow to create the loft that supports your body's unique natural neck and spinal alignment. Every pillow comes with an extra half-pound bag of 100% freshly manufactured cross-cut memory foam and microfiber fill. So maybe one day you're feeling like, oh, I wanted a little bit filler. Maybe one day you're like, actually, just kidding. You can take it out and add in as much as you want, and it keeps you cool. Coop's cooling collection has been a game changer for hot sleepers or for staying cool during warmer months. It features breathable, temperature-regulated materials designed to wick away heat and moisture so you stay comfy all night long. So if you want to sleep cool and have the best sleep of your life, you need to upgrade your summer sleep. Visit coopsleepgoods.com/VIALL to get 20% off your first order. That's COOP sleepgoods.com/VIALL.
You're crazy.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another exciting episode of the Viall Files Reality Recap Edition. I'm your host, Nick, joined by my smart,
That's
charismatic.
crazy. That's crazy.
Because I'm always so used to saying sexy, beautiful, wonderful. It just flows off the tongue. Funny, hysterical, charismatic.
Smart.
He said smart.
He didn't even finish smart. He was like, I don't know if she is, honestly. That's nuts.
Anyway, the household is full. Our friend of show, Victoria Fuller, is here along with Susie Evans and the rest of the household. We have a lot to get into, lots of fun to talk about. We got a jam-packed episode for you. Joining us this episode, Chelsea Frei from the new hit show, The Paper. Many of you are laughing, streaming, and enjoying that, as well as Mark Estes. You know him from TikTok, one of the Montana boys. Also famously known as Kristen Cavallari's ex, Mark, who is on Special Forces, fresh off his relationship with Kristen, joins us later this episode to talk about joining the Special Forces family. He's also hot to trot on TikTok, and we grill him about his relationship.
That's fun.
Well, he's also currently dating Summer Rae.
Yeah, he's also currently dating Summer Rae.
I love that.
How do you
for
know
him.
Summer?
I don't.
Should we get into it?
He's dating someone named Summer Rae, who my wife tells me is a lovely gal. I've never heard of her.
Don't know her.
Well, we had a wonderful weekend this past weekend. Victoria got us out of the house.
Yes, I did.
I'm really into my, I'll say this much about the world, in that we just need to dive into our community, whoever our community is. And Victoria took us to this lovely winery over the weekend.
You're welcome.
Kid-friendly, people approved. Everyone was just lovely and outside and off their phones and just having a good vibe.
Smoking cigars.
I smoked a cigar for the first time in a long time. They were
gosh.
selling cigars. Anyways, we had such a good time. Honestly, it's just it's so good. I really think people need to be finding what's going on in their local community, whether you're in a relationship, out of a relationship, just get outside, have some fun, connect.
Yeah, I agree.
Victoria brought a date.
I like that Nick's idea of investing in community is just doing hanging out.
Hanging out.
Yeah, people don't hang out anymore outside
It
of
was
their
cute.
bubble.
There was a lot of older kids who were playing with River, and then their parents would come, and the parents were all talking to the other parents, and the kids were playing with the kids, and it was a cute vibe. There was live music. It was
fun.
Sweet.
It was a lot of fun.
Did we just glaze over that? Did Nick just say Victoria brought a date?
Yeah, is that what we heard?
Oh.
Is that what we heard?
Well, and I did bring a date.
Well, you did go Instagram official.
And we are married. So surprise!
You heard it here first. I'm engaged.
We're
No,
trying
it
to
was second
force
date.
relationship on all our friends because selfishly, Nally and I want to build a community with all our friends, having babies and in relationships at the same time. It's really all about us. We're really not trying to force
It does
our
not,
lifestyle in anyone else except for the people we want to hang out with on a regular basis.
But how did you like him, Nick?
I liked him.
He was cool, right?
Yeah.
Well, you had your
I
first.
said normal, which gave Victoria the ick.
Oh.
First
She
off,
knows she's used
I'm
to NFL
allergic to
athletes.
normal.
Not that he gave
I'm
her the
allergic
ick.
to normal. Is
I'm
crazy.
very allergic. Highly.
Hives.
Hives everywhere. When
I
you
say normal, she hears boring.
And I don't like that because I don't think he's boring. But so when you say normal, it's more like grounded.
Yeah,
he's
he's grown.
grounded.
Healthy?
He's even keeled.
He's healthy.
He's healthy.
Not toxic?
Not toxic.
He's
No.
not really in the scene. He's low key.
But you had your first date while you were in New York for New York
Yes.
Fashion Week,
Yes,
right?
we did. He flew to New York and he came to New York and we went on our first date and we spent 2 days together
That's what we did.
and it was lovely. Yeah, I know.
And look where
very
we ended up.
reminiscent. It was just fun.
Was Fashion Week
Oh.
in a whole fun for you this year?
Fashion Week was work.
Who did
for
you
me.
see?
So I was with Paige DeSorbo most of the time.
We love her.
We love Paige.
How does she feel about me?
Hates you.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. No, she didn't.
She's like,
No, but-
actually, your name didn't come up.
Absolutely despises you. No, you didn't come up in conversation, unfortunately. But she probably likes you. I think there's reason to.
What do you really think?
I think she probably doesn't love your take on her ex. I wouldn't like it either.
Yeah, no, I get it.
If you were like hyping up
Yeah.
Greg, I'd be like, oh.
And what were y'all doing together?
So we were working with Tresemme.
Cute.
So it was very busy for 48 hours, which was so much fun. We got to film this like mini series on YouTube that will be coming out soon. So it was just like
Ooh.
show what's going on behind the scenes with Tresemme during Fashion Week, which was amazing because I just have always dreamed of doing something like that. And I finally got to do something like really big for Fashion Week.
No, it's iconic.
Congrats.
Yeah. Sat front row at the Christian Siriano show.
Oh my God.
They were like videoing us the whole time on our commentary, which is crazy.
That's crazy.
On the outfits, on the vibe, on the hair. So it's very cool.
That is really cool.
Yeah, so check it out on YouTube in like a week or two.
Question for since Fashion Week, it just popped in my head. Question for all the ladies in the room right now: like, how do you guys approach communicating to your boyfriends or people you're dating, whether you like or more specifically don't like part of their outfit? Like, do you guys give notes?
I have a hard time giving notes.
You have a hard time giving notes?
I have a hard time giving notes because, I don't know that I fully trust myself. And so sometimes I'll see something and I'm like, is this fashion or am I just so behind in the times? But I've definitely been uncomfortable with some of my past partners' outfits.
Like, what has it been that's made you uncomfortable? Like, is it skinny jeans? Is it Chelsea boots? Is it
No, I feel like it's like risky fashion, like risky fashion where I'm like, oh, like I wouldn't have gone for that.
I didn't know you were into
The
streetwear.
call out
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
wild, Natalie.
No, I just was like curious. Like, what
I mean,
was
when
it?
Natalie met me, I was
That was
was all skinny jeans and Chelsea boots, and Natalie, God bless her, because I'm.
God bless her, truly.
No, seriously.
You're sticking with me.
Look, I'm from the
She
Midwest.
turned that ship
you know?
around.
And as a Midwest boy, I always wanted to be fashionable. I enjoyed fashion. I made an attempt at like keeping up with fashion. But when you're from the Midwest, it just like, it comes inland much slower. I mean, I had friends
Yeah.
getting out of bootcut jeans into skinny jeans when I was migrating out of skinny jeans into like regular fitting pants because Natalie appropriately shamed me. And thank God for her because I used to paint that shit on my pants. And I can't like, it's so uncomfortable. But it really took, it took a lady in my life to just say, hey,
Yeah.
because I think all men, and when they get to like a certain age, freeze in time with their fashion.
I actually think though,
Mhm.
because I've done the whole transformation and like gone through that with men that I've dated, and I'm like, you're gonna wear this, you're gonna wear this, like, and really elevate them.
Yeah.
And then we break up. So I actually would like to go the opposite way.
You don't
Where,
want to
like,
make them hot.
I
You
want them to be heinous. I don't want them to be fashionable. I want them to be losers. I don't want them to know the trends.
Until there's a ring on your finger, the fashion doesn't change.
Until we are married and I am with child, he's going to look.
Girls will not desire him.
Girls will look at him
He
with
will-
disgust.
Okay, so if you're not Victoria Fuller
Mhm.
in Toxic,
that is
was mean.
rude. That's actually really rude.
That was mean.
I was
Take it
actually
back.
gonna say I did this with my fiance now. I let him be himself, and then now that we are in the process of together as one, let's start changing some things.
So you're like, okay, now these have to go. And he's like, I've been wearing these for the last 10 years and you're just now telling me?
He has had a couple of moments like that recently. Actually, a couple days ago, he was literally like called me and he was like, "That shirt that you didn't like, the blue one buttoned down. Was there a reason?" And I was like, "I thought I threw that away." And it was a different shirt, but it was like he was literally calling me with anxiety because he didn't want to wear this shirt because he knew I didn't like it and thought it was
Aw.
gonna look bad.
you know what the trick is, Susie, for in the future when you're dating a guy. Who gives a shit whether you like whether it's fashionable or not.
If they look like shit, tell them.
Oh, just say it.
No, you don't know. It's the opposite. Don't criticize them. Don't be like, ew, looks bad. You're stupid. It's more, give them something to wear. Pick out something. Maybe it's a gift. Have them try it on and go, oh my God, you look so fucking good in that. That's hot.
Yeah.
That's sexy.
Mhm.
Oh my God. Oh, like men want to feel hot. They want to feel good. They
Yeah.
want to feel pretty. They really do. And if you just like make them feel that way, like it'll work. It's not about criticizing what they're doing. It's like, it's gassing them up and like you literally gaslight them into wearing what you want them to wear.
Positive
love that.
gaslighting.
So, and you're calling me toxic. That's crazy.
Okay, wait. I have a question because I was in a car full of boys, young men, if you will. I won't go into too much detail about that, but I was listening to this conversation, and one of the guys found out that his ex has moved on, and they pulled up a picture of the new guy, and he was like slightly less attractive than the guy that was in the car with us. And everyone's like dogging on the new guy and just talking about his looks, like how it's a downgrade, all this stuff. And I genuinely, like from the depths of my soul, I wanted to be like, you do realize he's probably like a decent human who like doesn't lie, doesn't manipulate her. Like it really has nothing to do with his looks. I kept that to myself because I actually don't know these people that well. But in the back of my head, I was like, is this like how all men think you lose the girls? Like because you weren't hot enough or that this guy isn't as attractive? Like I was so confused. And I'm like, I've not been in car full of men before. So Nick,
Honestly,
can you
it
shed
sounds
some
like
light?
a car full of ladies.
I was
know,
about
I
to
was gonna
say,
say,
my
that's a woman
takeaway
thing.
is like, love the fact that they are like pulling up a photo. They're like being little FBI agents. They're like finding a photo of the new guy, like scrolling back years ago.
They're like, ooh, girl, he's ugly.
You wear skinny jeans.
No, but I was like, I was so caught off guard. I was like, is this what happens with men?
Nick, do y'all do that?
I think, honestly, in a lot of ways, yeah, men are a lot like play into a lot of the stereotypes that are about when it comes to like women talking about men and dating, and men are great with gassing up their boys and making them feel good, and they're pulling for anything. If they think their
Okay.
friend's hotter than the other person, they'll say that. If the guy she left him for has like what they perceive to be like not as cool of a job, they'll shit on that, right? They're just
Mhm.
like gassing up their friend. Just the same way I think ladies would do that,
Absolutely.
right?
I would be like, she's heinous.
Like Susie, if your friend was all upset about her ex moving on, and then you're like, let me see a picture of her, and you thought she was less attractive than your friend, like what would you say?
True. But if I felt like my friend like totally fumbled that guy and like treated him shitty, like would I like call it out and be like, well, you did kind of like,
I
you know.
would.
Yeah.
That's the thing is
But-
I'm like nobody's living in reality here. Like you fumbled her.
Like there's a reason why you guys broke up,
Right.
and you're thinking it's because she doesn't
Right.
find you attractive anymore, but it's not about all of the things that you did.
I
in the
mean,
process.
no offense, Susie, though. I don't know if a lot of women groups are doing that with their girlfriends when they're upset over a guy.
That's fair. Okay. I guess it's a good thing I kept my mouth shut then.
It's like, but were you the toxic
Yeah,
one?
you fumbled him, unfortunately.
Right. Maybe I'm the only
Yeah.
person that could have said it in the car, but I was like, I'm not gonna put that.
The vibes.
I'm not gonna bring the vibes down.
Susie, I want to know, how did you end up with a bunch of young, strange men in a car?
I was hitching a ride. I won't. I don't want this to get back. You know what I mean? I don't want this to get back to the source. So
Feels like it will.
She was hitching a ride.
She was
I was
hitching
hitching a ride.
She had her thumb up on the side of Sunset Boulevard.
For the summer I turned pretty girls. What is this that I'm hearing that Christopher Briney is narrating an erotica?
Yeah.
Is
so
this
I've
a thing?
heard. This is the thing. It's like a new series.
I'm not a fan of The Summer I Turned Pretty, but I
Why?
am a fan of eroticas. And so
And she is a fan of eroticas, everyone.
and so like, am I excited that young Leonardo DiCaprio lookalike is going to be narrating? I honestly
Do we have a clip?
Do we have a clip? I need to hear his sexy voice.
Let's see.
Christopher Briney's sexy voice.
I'm tuned in.
The
Purchased.
problem with the audiobook is that I want to see his face.
Close your eyes, Leia.
Yeah, no.
Turn
you
the
can't-
lights
I
down.
see
You're
his
not
face
looking.
everywhere. In
My imagination
dreams.
isn't strong enough.
Your eyes are shut. They should be shut.
All right, around the room, I want to hear everyone's sexy voice.
I want to start with Mary.
Yeah.
Oh, guys.
Can you give us a line to go off of?
You deserve to be loved and thoroughly ruined.
You deserve to be loved and thoroughly ruined.
Oh,
It's only bad. What the
Yeah.
fuck was that?
A little sickly.
sorry. Sorry. You deserve to be loved.
She's a sick smoker for the past 20 years.
Yeah, I want to smoke a cigarette before I do mine, but I am a little
Yeah.
raspy today, so maybe
Oh,
we'll
let's
just
hear
go
it,
off
Suze.
that.
Yeah, let's hear
Do
it.
it.
Okay. You deserve to be loved and thoroughly ruined.
Loved.
Loved. Decline.
Leia, you're up.
Like, I'm gone.
Leia literally disappeared. Leia.
I can't.
Leia.
It's so uncomfy.
It's uncomfy. It's
Do
uncomfy.
it.
Okay, fine.
Leia, be horny.
You deserve to be loved and thoroughly ruined.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
She's
so embarrassed.
She's gone. She deleted herself. She's muted herself.
I did reach out to get Christopher Briney back on the show. I hope that's okay.
Justin.
It's against my contract to do that. I don't do impersonations or voices.
No, if Leia had to, you have to.
I can't. I can't. I literally can't. Leia, do it as me.
Yeah,
No, I don't have to do it twice.
Justin, you kind of always speak in a.
in a sexy.
Yeah, I feel like your
erotic
voice is just
way.
sexy.
But that's just me. I can't do it if you're like asking me to do it.
Can
Just
you just
say it
say the
regular
words?
voice.
You deserve to be loved and thoroughly ruined.
For the girls.
No.
Honestly, even
no.
what he just said, what did you say? I just do it. And
Yeah.
that was even sexual a little.
Sierra. Ooh.
You deserve to be loved and thoroughly ruined.
Oh my God!
That was good.
She practiced.
Sexy. Wow.
Guys,
okay.
I think we're all
Call me
hot.
fat gig.
No, mine was not.
It was good.
Ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yeah. You got it.
Are you?
No, I'm not. I have the giggles all of a sudden. And I can't feel in character when I'm giggly. Okay.
No, it's
it
hard
doesn't
to
feel
get in
sexy. It
character.
feels silly.
Giggling isn't sexy.
I hate it. I hate it so much. Please do it right now.
I'll go.
Yeah, Nick.
Yeah,
do it.
Nick. You,
But don't do it silly.
You deserve to be loved.
That's your silly.
I don't know how to
that just sounds so like.
Yeah, like
Come
when
on,
you're
do
like,
it.
low.
Guys,
like it's just
let's
me and
pretend.
you.
Oh God, please. Should I leave?
Poor Victoria.
You deserve to be loved and thoroughly ruined.
Oh my God, I feel sick. I never want to hear that.
That means
again.
it worked.
I hate that. You deserve.
Give me. She wants to go full Britney.
Yeah, whoa, that was like she was at a dance.
deserve to be loved and thoroughly
The cursive.
Oh God.
Last
I
but
feel
not
like
least.
Victoria's gonna have a good one.
No, I don't think so. You deserve to be loved and thoroughly ruined.
Oh,
Oh,
my
yeah.
God!
She didn't
it's
hesitate.
good.
Yeah.
And your
Sexy.
wedding,
That was-
so
That was
No,
giving
and
like
I-
sexy spy.
Wow! Round of applause, everybody.
More erotic thrillers in the world.
Honestly, I'm
Yeah.
excited for Wuthering Heights.
Is the Summer Ride Turn Pretty like still airing, Leia? Is that on?
It's
Yeah.
done.
It's
No,
done.
the finale. The
And?
finale happened and it was beautiful.
Stunning.
It was perfect. And thank God there's a movie coming out now.
Oh
I
my
know.
God, there's a movie. Is this season? This was season 2,
3.
This was season 3.
3, and now there's a movie.
Mm-hmm.
A la
Yes,
Sex
because
and
this
the
was the
City.
third and final season.
We know who she chooses, right?
Spoiler alert.
Belly.
No, don't
Our
spoil.
Christopher Briney.
No.
Well,
Yeah.
I thought Belly might choose herself for once.
no. Stomach chose Conrad.
She said no.
Stomach. does.
Tummy. Tummy ended up going with Conrad.
Stomach is
Soda.
crazy. I hate that.
It was perfect. All of the Taylor Swift songs were
Ugh,
perfect.
I loved it. Dress.
the dress scene.
Oh my gosh,
was
I
perfect.
can't. And then she's like running. I'm like, you're so fucking slow. Pick up the pace. Then she has this like one
Get
line
to
on
the
the train,
train.
and I'm like, oh, okay. And she cooked with that line.
What was
and
the line?
I can't even remember. It was just like, and I never want to live this life without you, Conrad.
That's what I said in my vows today. So unoriginal.
Very unoriginal.
Very
I think
unoriginal.
she stole
She
it from
said,
you, actually.
I choose you in every lifetime.
Yes,
Mm.
yes,
Yes,
that's what it was.
mine to Nick was I live every version of you and I would find you in every lifetime.
And the
Similar.
Okay, yeah, so
Similar.
she did steal it from you. And she
Okay.
was at your wedding, creeping
And
behind
she
the
was-
trees.
We did
She was
post it
at her
online.
wedding, yeah, and
so-
she did steal that line. And then
Mm.
they go back to cousins, and it's where it all started, is where it finishes. And it's beautiful.
What was this I heard about like the other boys, like random pop-ups in Paris or something? It's like fake. He was like fake.
Oh,
Jeremiah.
yes. So they had Jeremiah go to Paris and they filmed a couple fake scenes to psych
What?
out the fans.
I didn't
Ooh,
even
me
know that.
That's so smart.
chills. I have
That
chills.
is very smart.
I love that.
He is the hotter
Wait.
one.
like they didn't actually film. They just made it seem like for fans, like if they saw him filming in Paris, then it was like, oh,
Yeah, because obviously Conrad was there filming with Belly, so they had to like switch it up and not let anyone know what the ending was. So they brought Jeremiah too, which is smart.
Yeah, because people
That's
saw
so
people
genius.
saw them filming, and so they posted like BTS of like
Get into that
Conrad. They posted BTS of
God.
Conrad and of Jeremiah there, so they psyched people out.
I love it.
And people sleuthed and found out that there was an intimacy coordinator in Paris, so we knew we were getting a sex scene.
They're
They're
gonna
going the
fuck.
full mile.
I have chills all over my body.
there's a sex scene.
Yeah,
Natalie's only watching the finale.
Was there nudity or was it like?
part nude.
What'd you see?
You saw her back.
What about
Perfect.
the
Yeah. Yes. But can we talk about the one hand taking off the bra? I was like, okay, Conrad
He's had
Fisher.
practice.
The one hand taking off the bra, and then also in the car when they were making out, when he like puts his hand against the window to protect her head from hitting it.
Wait. Is that like a thing?
smart.
Like, are you guys excited about the one hand taking off
It's
a
just
bra?
it's just Conrad
Yes.
Fisher.
Doesn't like every guy do that?
No.
Have you ever had a guy be bad at taking off a bra?
No.
Is that
We-
something that y'all like go to training camp for?
Yeah.
They're like,
I definitely think it's. I don't know. I don't know what the boys are doing to in
Yeah.
Put it on a pillow and
Wait, ladies, have you ever had a bra that clasps in the front and then had a guy just freak out trying to figure it out in the back?
Yes.
No.
And you
Oh my
just-
god, no! But that's so
but
funny.
I wish.
Yeah.
It's the one.
Like,
it's
where
like a
is it?
3-finger one
Yes.
hand. You just kind of.
right. And they
Yeah.
zoomed in
Or
on
if you're in
it
a
when
sports
he
bra.
did it. So I think
Yeah.
they wanted us to be like, oh, Conrad.
Mhm.
Wow.
See, I've never had like bra issues having sex because
Mary, are
Yeah.
you good
But-
at the bra snap?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know how bras work.
I've got years of practice.
Yeah, the thing with gay
That's why I was
people is
born
it's just
into
like
this.
unlacing
Mary's like, bet you wonder
Converse.
how I learned to do that.
Wait. Speaking of stomach, I saw like a viral clip of like people were clowning her for knowing how to speak fluent French after being there for like one day, right?
Well, yeah, because there's a lot of crossover between people who are watching Emily in Paris and also people who are watching The Summer I Turned Pretty. And the
Trash
fact that
sense.
Emily's been in Paris for years and still can't say anything. And then you have Belly, who's been there for like maybe less than a year, and she's just speaking fluent French. Her birthday party was just like full
Loved
of
it.
people, like more friends than I've made in my 30 years of life.
It was iconic.
Yeah,
honestly.
Emily is so
Wow.
basic. She's just like not.
Yeah. She's not conforming to the
no,
culture.
No.
Emily is realistic. Belly is aspirational.
Right. Oh, true.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So American of her.
Very American of her.
So entitled.
Ugh.
Okay, speaking of aspirational, did you guys see that Britani Bateman did a cameo where she sings Addison Rae's Diet Pepsi?
I did see.
Obsessed.
Guys,
Love.
can we
How
please-
much does Britani Bateman charge for cameos?
Probably not enough for
I
this.
would agree with that, but that's public knowledge. We should be able to look that up.
Yeah, you
$49.
definitely can.
$49.
$49 for this
That's a steal.
masterpiece.
Wow.
You could book a business video for $2.99 though.
I know what
I
I'm
don't know
getting
what that
married for
means.
her birthday.
Sorry, is she driving while filming
No,
this
literally.
cameo?
It's concerning.
Guys, there was someone who posted a video, like it was just a fan that was in like Salt Lake City and caught Jared Osman and Brittany riding a bird together, like sharing it. They were like in full on like
I saw
giant,
that. I saw that.
giant
Yeah,
jackets,
the
like
scooter.
hopping off of
I need
it.
to
The
see
scooter.
Was
this.
she in the front
And-
or the back?
She was in the front, and he was like 1 foot on,
Safety
like
first.
he was
Yeah.
1 foot on, and people were saying this is real journalism.
Yeah, it was
Wow.
real journalism.
You know, that a couple riding a scooter is like the unofficial LA hookup vibe.
How would you know that?
How many scooters did you ride?
Shit.
How would you
How many
know?
lime scooters
You
did
heard
you
me.
take, Nick?
How many lime scooters have you
I
taken?
lived in Venice for a period of time as a single
Tell
man.
us. I want to know.
Oh my goodness.
Who was it?
I only rode on it once, so.
Then she got some.
Oh.
Well, maybe we need to switch to a queen size bed.
I don't know. Did you hear about Matthew
Mm.
McConaughey revealing that is the secret to his 13-year marriage with his wife Camilla?
I respect it.
Yeah.
Listen, we
Small
were
bed.
just in Vegas for that fight with Netflix, and they put us, and they were like, okay, so it's a room with 2 queen beds. And at first I was like, 2 queen beds? Like, really? That's all you have? You don't have a king? Like, a king feels sexy, you know? Like,
We were like, we're married.
yeah.
Do you know who we are? We're married.
We sleep together.
Yeah. You guys sleep in like separate beds.
No, Nick literally when we got there, he's
Okay.
like, you want the left or right?
I love that.
Yeah, but we ended up sleeping in one together. And honestly, you
'Cause we're in
are
love.
you're so much closer.
Yeah.
I like that actually. I mean,
I like it
I don't think it's
too.
realistic, but
Yeah, I could never.
I do like the
Sierra
option.
says she could never.
No,
I like
no,
the
no,
option.
Same.
no. Like anytime we've gone on an Airbnb, like for like a friend's birthday or whatever, and we get the queen bed, I'm just like,
Actually, you know what?
Yeah.
Stop the press. This reminded me. I had a dream about Brawin last night.
What?
Love that.
Tell more right
What
now.
happened?
It was like I don't really. I'm literally remembering it in the moment, but I was at this party, and it was like a party full of a bunch of people from my life. There were a couple people from high school there I ran into. Brawin was bartending.
Oh.
Interesting.
All of Wells
She's
Adams.
working.
And I feel like there was someone who I knew who was talking shit about Brawin, and I was like, I was defending our girl. That was it. I don't know, but she was.
Was I there or no?
yes, she was.
For sure, I 100%.
I think
He's like,
I
it was
remember-
everyone from my life.
Yeah.
Current wife wasn't there. So
Of course you were there, sweetheart.
Bronwyn, all the exes from high school.
Was Andy Cohen there?
No, not that I remember.
Well, because Andy Cohen's saying that he never wants to see Jen Shaw again.
He did say that.
That's definitely giving she's not coming back for other people like Justin, who keeps telling himself that she's going to come back to Salt
I mean,
Lake
it's
City.
confirmed that I had a dream. It was confirmed. So it's happening.
I couldn't be happier about it, to be honest. I don't think that she needs to have a platform.
I agree.
I hope she heals. I hope she's rehabilitated. I hope that she goes into an
Well,
honest line of work.
Did you see what her team posted from her Instagram?
No, I have not.
Shaw amazing.
What is
Her
it?
team said, from management, a respectful conversation has already been had with Bravo behind the scenes, and there are no hard feelings.
Getting ahead of the statement.
AKA, she's not coming back to
She's
Bravo.
not-
Yeah. Huge news
black and
for
white.
Sierra and I.
Yes.
Yeah.
Keep Salt Lake City fun again.
Yes.
Keep it safe. All right, well, it's time to get into a little Housewives of OC. But before we do, just a friendly reminder, we do have an amazing, amazing week lined up for you tomorrow for a very special Going Deeper. Teresa Giudice joins the show. This is an explosive episode.
Our
Obviously,
icon,
we
our
had
legend.
Love
so
her.
many questions about Teresa, one of the OGs of just Housewives, period. Obviously, a lot of burning questions about her relationship with Bravo. Will she come back? Will she not?
Her
Obviously,
relationship
everything,
with her brother, with her
family,
sister-in-law,
everything.
Oh,
Teresa
wow.
spills
Mhm.
all the tea. That
her
is tomorrow.
ex-husband.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She is on Special Forces with her daughter, Gia.
Yeah, that's cute.
And so obviously we talk about that as well.
Premiering this Thursday.
It's an episode you will not want to miss. Also, on Thursday's episode of Reality Recap, we have Madison Pettis from the new Netflix hit movie, The Wrong Paris, which is very like, she's basically on The Bachelor. It's like it's a movie about a character who goes on a reality TV show. So for all you reality TV fans out there, you will definitely want to see that movie. And Madison Pettis, one of the stars of the movie, is with us for Thursday's Reality Recap, along with Chris Clemens, return to the show, the hilarious Chris Clemens, who is a big fan and watching Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. He joins us as well, along with Alexia Nipola from the Real Housewives of Miami. It's a jam-packed week, a jam-packed episode. That is all this week.
And for all the people who want to share their reality TV hot takes, we have the Mint Mobile hotline. So if you want to hear us react to your flaming hot takes in a future episode of Reality Recap, all you have to do is call 1-855-MINT-TLK. Or if you prefer the numbers, that's 855-646-8855 and leave us a voicemail. Again, just call 1-855-MINT-TLK or 855-646-8855 and leave us a message. Now, if you missed the most recent episode of The Real Housewives of Orange County, here is your rapid recap. Shannon is still not sure if she can forgive Tamra, but down to hang in group settings where they're getting paid. Heather thinks her daddy issues are the reason she's friends with Tamra. Gretchen goes to the Pink Pony Club itself, the Abbey, which is a crazy place to go if you have a history of being roofied. Emily's only storyline is still her son. The Bev Hills girls have a bougie sleepover. The Temecula girls bust out the Dubrow joint and wear synchronized swimming hats with titty t-shirts. Gina gets stoned and then tells Shannon she's worried about her drinking, which is maybe not the best thing to say if you're high as fuck. Gretchen reveals Slade has an audio recording of Tamra trying to make a pop song and also having sex. Emily is like, OMG, why is Slade so obsessed with Tamra? Gretchen also says she pays for everything in her relationship with Slade, and the ladies are curious about it, to say the least. Shannon reacts to her group trip limit with Tamra at breakfast, and speaking of breakfast, Emily wants her eggs over hard. Tamra brings up Shannon's dad's drinking problems on camera. Shannon snaps. Tamra calls Shannon an annoying bitch, and that's about it.
Question for the household. When a girlie is the breadwinner in a relationship, why do we shame her for it? Like, why do the other ladies shame?
I don't think it's about Gretchen being the breadwinner. I think
Yeah.
it's
About Slade
deeper
being
than that. I think, and Heather said this in her ITM, she's like, why is he not on the mortgage? Like, why do we not want his name on anything? Why are you not legally married, but you had a ceremony and you call each other husband and wife? Like, these are valid questions.
From season 1, and then when he came back season 3 or 4 with Gretchen, he's never had a job. He's always managed a housewife that's on the show. But it's like, even his mom was on an episode being like, what, like, you can't provide. Why would you propose to her?
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I'm like, we've never been clear with what Slade actually does. And this whole time that Gretchen was on the show, he was literally like setting up meetings and doing things for her. But even his mom was criticizing him not having a job. So I think it's fair, but I feel like they're just also bringing up an old storyline.
So anytime Gretchen posts like a brand deal, Slade like got that for her?
I don't know if Slade got it for her. Like, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I would assume that Gretchen has a legitimate team at this point.
Right.
He like,
You know, like in the
screens her-
beginning.
Maybe he's just her assistant. He like screens the emails.
Yeah, but I'm
Yeah.
like, that's kind of like what their point was that it's like he should be contributing if he lives there.
Yeah.
Like,
right.
Did y'all see Nick's comment on Alexis?
I got bullied into being messy online.
Alexis, y'all know Alexis Waters from Nick's season.
yeah.
Shark
Girl.
I've met her. We've DM'd. She's lovely. We have like it's besties between
She's
the
a
two of us.
goofball.
But she
Aw.
posted like a clip of last night of her at a rose ceremony being like, "Move, bitches," when Nick called her name, and then she put in the comments, "Do you miss me?" at Nick, and Nick responded with no.
Iconic, honestly.
That's really good.
And Alexis responded with just the emoji that's like this. The jaw dropped. But it was great.
That's
I
awesome.
love that.
Anyways, I think that should have been Emily's response when that man asked to pick her up at the Abbey.
Yeah,
They kept playing that clip over and over again. They wanted us to see that.
I know.
But I also have to call out Emily because Emily's coming for Katie this season about like talking to bloggers, being a fan. Right before they walked into the Abbey or something, she goes, "Will Gretchen perform tonight?" And Gretchen did a Pussycat Dolls performance in like season 4 or 5. I'm like, Emily, long before Emily was on the show. So you mean to tell me you went back and watched the entire show and you're not a fan?
Hmm.
Oh.
Clock it.
That's all I have
Clark
to say.
Which of the OC housewives are with men who have real jobs?
Heather.
Gina.
Shane has a
Emily.
real job. Doesn't
Yeah,
he?
Shane, he's a lawyer, right?
Gina's real estate.
Katie.
Eddie has a real job, doesn't he, or no?
I think Eddie does, yeah.
Eddie.
I think
I
they all
don't know
do.
what Eddie does now because they closed down the gym.
They own a CBD.
Oh, the
Yeah, the
CBD
gummies.
gummies.
They're really good.
Travis is doing the real estate with Gina.
Right.
Mhm.
I feel like they all have
I
jobs.
feel like they all do.
Ryan
Except
definitely
Slade.
does not have a real
Slade
job.
and Ryan.
Well,
He's bringing in the money.
he
I
has
like
a
Emily.
hustle.
Slade, Ryan, and then what was last season? Shannon's ex.
John
John
Jansen.
Jansen.
John Jansen
Did he have a real job?
suing housewives for facelifts.
Isn't Slade just doing what Jody with Lisa from Miami is doing? Where he's just always there for all the business transactions.
But it sounds like Jody had like a real thing going, and if not, still does outside of managing Lisa. But I'm like, I don't know. I feel like if some people come into that role wanting to help out their partner, that's one
What's
thing.
Jody
Mhm.
short for? I didn't know that Jody was a gender neutral name.
Oh my
Jodithan.
god, yeah, I knew so many Jodys growing up.
Is that a
Jody.
Southern thing?
It's just Jody. I don't think that's short for anything.
No, just Jody.
Jodamaya. Like,
Jodiah.
I
Joseph.
think just Jody.
Joseph.
Judith.
Judith.
Oh, Judith.
Judith can be a man's name. In
I
some
mean,
places.
anything can
Judas.
be.
Anything can be a man's name.
Judah.
It was honestly like overall, I think it was a little bit of a boring episode of OC.
Yeah.
I did love Gretchen playing pillow fight though. That was crazy.
I liked their little outfits.
Well, and also
I
I
thought
think
they
it
were
also is just
cute.
like a setup for what's happening because it's like there's no world in
Wait.
which Tamara and Gretchen are going to get along.
Yeah, how are we not talking about the fact that Gretchen slipped in
Oh.
she cheated on her husband while trying to record a song and then flipped it on Emily and Heather.
Oh, yeah.
Also,
that
in the
was
state of
crazy.
California, I'm pretty sure that's illegal.
What happened?
Each state has different
Oh,
laws
yeah.
about
Yeah.
being recorded without your
No, she was
knowledge.
recording a song. She was like in the studio. Like, hey everyone, like she was recording a song.
Yeah, but if you're
I think it was definitely she knew she was being recorded if she was in a studio.
when she was having sex,
Oh.
Well, they said they forgot, but then it was unclear whether it was one recording or two recordings. So I guess that could also change the context. But
And the SoundCloud recording of Tamara is circulating around right now on the
There's a
internet.
see, that doesn't seem right. That does not seem okay.
SoundCloud?
It doesn't include, yeah, it's on SoundCloud, but it doesn't include the the post. Yeah.
Not
okay.
Tamara
SoundCloud's
on
crazy.
SoundCloud.
Wait, so there's no song. It's just Tamara panting?
No, it's Tamara's song, but the SoundCloud clip doesn't have whatever Slade said was at the end of it. So we don't hear that part. So even then Slade could literally be making this up because he hates Tamara.
Why is Slade so obsessed with Tamara? Is what I want to
Slade
know.
is mad that she keeps bringing Joe around, so he's trying to get her back.
No, there's like they've had she's called him a deadbeat dad. They have a long running feud. But like there was an episode in a season past where like Slade did an entire comedy show based around Vicky and Tamara
Wait, he's a
and called
comedian?
Tamara the Michelin Man, pulled up a photo of her in a
yeah.
bikini. Like they've really like it's very dark and gross their like
That's
history
I
and
mean,
past.
Gretchen also said that Slade lost money and like business deals because of Tamara.
Like, I hate to use this word, but it's giving vile.
But even then, Teddy got on her podcast and was saying that there's proof that Tamara had nothing to do with Slade not losing money because we don't even know what Slade does. How is he losing money?
Right.
Yeah.
What's your job?
Losing Gretchen's money.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
Gretchen the next morning being like, guys, I didn't say that. Don't bring it up. Like,
Yeah. Like, and you know that you said that on camera and you're trying to
Crazy.
get the other girls to act like you didn't say it when you know it's going to come out anyways. And that's why I'm saying I just feel like these two people, no matter how many times they're going to sit down and have a talk or like a come to Jesus moment, they will always be at each other's throats, ready to throw something
Yeah.
because it's like a never ending
No,
feud.
Gretchen was crazy that morning after when they were in the Whole Foods like massage chair thing, and then she just happened to be like, "You guys are being mean.
Yeah,
Like,
You're picking on
huh?
me. Like you, and she, Emily's like, I didn't force you to
No.
say anything.
Yeah.
What's your
Wild.
favorite massage position?
Table.
Like, set
Yeah,
the scene.
face down on a table.
Mm-hmm.
I love a chair.
Really?
I love massage
Really?
chairs.
Like a straddle?
Oh.
Yeah, but chair is giving like public. It's giving mall
Yeah,
Mhm.
kids
Yeah,
keep
airport.
clothes on.
on display.
Do not
Yeah.
care.
Yeah.
Do not care.
You don't like
Airport.
to lay down?
I will, but you just plop right in that chair, and
Yeah.
it's so like it's aeronomic or whatever.
ergonomic.
But you
Ergonomic.
have
Ergonomic.
your shirt on.
I mean, like I let them go underneath if they want to,
Oh my
Wait,
god!
if they want.
as long as they ask nicely.
You're never traveling alone.
Never traveling alone.
I don't even care. I do not care.
When's the last time you actually did a chair massage, Nick?
Last
in the
week.
in the airport in Vancouver.
Every time we left Vancouver, he was like,
We got to get there
We
in
gotta
time for
go.
me to get a chair
Yeah.
massage.
And you're not afraid of the germs because you
Yeah.
don't like theme parks.
I don't care. I don't care if it's a man, it's a woman. I don't care.
Nick is not a germaphobe.
He just closes his eyes.
When you put your face in that thing, you're not thinking about who else's face has been in there.
Mhm.
They cleanse it. I don't know. Fuck. It's called soap.
Now we will.
Or line it with like a
Like-
toilet seat cover.
Yeah.
Bring my saran wrap from
Yeah.
home.
Oh, it's the best. Ugh.
I like to be on my back, and then when they do the clavicles, that's my fave. That's nice.
Mm.
And then like under the
the
Yeah.
neck, under the neck.
Under the-
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Under
they
the
need to
dresses.
focus
The
more on your
hairline.
feet and hands.
I agree.
Ooh, yeah.
I would like them to focus more on my chest.
What is going on with you today?
My my
Yeah.
pectoral muscles are often tight. I'm not like rub my titties.
I wish they'd work on my dick more. Like, that's a crazy thing to say. I will say the looks for Real Housewives of Miami reunion came out, and they'd make anyone's dick hard. Everyone looked so good.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Speaking of Miami, I watched the Watch What Happens Live episode with Gretchen and Lisa
Did
Mhm.
you?
Larsa?
and Larsa because for some reason it was displayed as an episode of OC. If you go to like Peacock and you go to all the episodes in OC, it's like listed. And I was like, okay, well maybe there's like an Easter egg in there. I should watch it. First of all, it was just absolute bananas, the game they played. I don't watch a lot of Watch What Happens Live. I know they play a lot of games, but they basically were like, guess the age of these housewives.
Yeah.
And it was essentially a game just like basically outing every housewife's age, which I thought was bananas.
I don't love that. Also,
Uh,
it's like people are gonna.
Didn't they all get it wrong, too?
They got it wrong, and they kept giving Larsa points, even though she got him wrong too. But it was rough. Like someone like Ashley Darby, who I knew was like in her late 30s, and they were like 45, and I'm like, that's
Come on.
Damn.
you know, it's not so
Right.
much about getting
Shade.
the ones that are older younger. It's the ones that are younger and guessing them
Exactly.
older.
Well, it's
That's
all because of
wrong.
obviously the episode with Adriana and turning 59
right.
and the whole like the cake thing. Well, first of all, Adriana, she looks fire.
She looks
Absolutely.
so good.
Hot.
Hot.
Lisa
59.
Barlow's 46.
Don't shade her.
We haven't gotten a teaser or anything from reunion. We just got reunion looks.
Just reunion looks, but they look hot.
Yeah.
They look
They all
good.
look really hot. Gertie's hot.
Kiki's hot.
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
They
the
all look
fact
great.
Lisa's
the
hot.
fact that Julia
They're all
might be
hot.
behind the birthday cake with the age.
But no, it's Kiki.
It was Kiki.
It wasn't confirmed, was it?
Yeah.
Glam.
Kiki
Kiki
said
was
it
like,
herself.
"It's me.
Ah,
I
well.
did it. I thought it would be funny." She was trying to like do like a little joke and it didn't land.
Well, if you missed the most recent episode of The Real Housewives of Miami, here is your rapid recap. It's Art Basel week, which is the Miami Super Bowl of art. The art in question, Kiki's face card. Also, Larsa is moving to a $5.7 million house with a giant gummy bear in the front. She also thinks Todd is going to bamboozle Alexia. Julia's daughters aren't coming to Christmas. Martina is grumpy, very, very grumpy. Lisa wants Jody to propose because she doesn't like the word girlfriend. Jody wants Lisa to go to therapy before he does that. Adriana is still mad about her birthday cake and wants to find out who wrote 59 on it. It was Kiki. She wasn't trying to be mean. Stephanie thinks Marisol hates her, and she might be right, but also she might be wrong. One thing we do know, there is nothing tacky about Stephanie Sojay. Julia feels like Adriana is pushing her away and no fun anymore. Adriana then decides to tell everyone out of nowhere that she's not racist. Call back to Wretched Ratchetgate. Kiki is like, I literally am not dealing with this right now, and dips. Adriana is mad at Julia for defending Kiki over her. Who knows where we'll go from here?
The hero of the episode, was it Carol? Wasn't he?
Who?
Adriana's friend? Who was like, ratchets for everybody.
The designer.
Oh, yeah.
She was saying
She was
wretched though.
Wretched. Yeah.
Whatever. She was the hero of the episode.
I feel like
Yeah.
everyone's confused on that.
Nobody knows the difference.
I feel like everyone's confused. Like watching this show, it's like every time it comes out of their mouth, I'm like, I still don't know if she knows that there's two different words / but what are people hearing? It feels very confusing.
Yeah.
Again, with that accent, and she says a lot of words wrong that I'm just kind of like, for this to be the thing we're jumping down Adriana's throat.
It's
kinda
hard.
nuts.
Yeah.
If I were Kiki though, I would have also left.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
yeah.
it's like
I'd
we're
be like,
bringing
I'm
this up
not-
again.
Was it Lisa talking to Stephanie about the plane again?
Marisol
Marisol.
talking to Stephanie.
It turns out Marisol's big reason why she wants to go on the plane is to poop on it.
Yeah. She wants to break the rules.
I love her.
I just like, private plane or not, like that definitely not a goal of mine.
Oh, I think you missed in the after show. Stephanie tells us that her glam team, she makes them not eat for 2 days before they go on the plane so that they don't
I respect
shit on the
that,
plane.
yeah.
Wait,
Oh
you're
my
kidding.
god.
Starvation.
She makes them not eat. I feel like
Yeah,
she
she
will
says,
be
like, don't-
arrested.
Well,
I'm pretty sure that's not
what-
true, but I do appreciate
She said
the
that.
That's what she
sentiment.
says.
But was that like one of the rules that you couldn't?
You
Yeah.
can't
Yeah.
poop
Shock
on the
factor.
plane because the
plumbing?
toilet paper, she's like, some people know how to wipe and some people use the entire roll and that clogs up the toilet and that's expensive to fix.
Hmm.
Imagine being midair and having a plumbing issue.
Oh my gosh. Can we not?
Guys.
Well, up next, Chelsea Frei joins the show. She's also a big fan of the Salt Lake City gals of Bravo. Lots to talk about with Chelsea, including her appearance on the new hit show, The Paper. That is up next. And following Chelsea, we have Mark Estes. You know him as one of the Montana boys and former lover of Kristen Cavallari. That was aggressive. Anyways, Chelsea's next.
Well, cooler temps are rolling in, and as always, Quince is where I'm turning for fall staples that actually last. From cashmere to denim to boots, the quality holds up and the price still blows me away. Quince has the kind of fall staples you'll wear nonstop, like super soft, 100% Mongolian cashmere sweaters starting at just $60. Their denim is durable, it fits right, and their real leather jackets bring that clean, classic edge without the elevated price tag. What makes Quince different? They partner directly with ethical factories and skip the middlemen, so you get top-tier fabrics and craftsmanship at half the price of similar brands. You've got to stop wasting your money on fast fashion and cheap materials. Invest in good pieces that will last you a lifetime, and you can do that with Quince. They also have amazing luggage. They have amazing bedding. They have amazing furniture. Everything that Quince is doing is just so, so good. So keep it classic and cool this fall with long-lasting staples from Quince. Go to quince.com/VIALL for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. That's QUINCE.com/VIALL. Free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/VIALL. Well, if you are tired of focusing on your weight, put your energy into reshaping and rediscovering your body's true potential with Creatone by Brickhouse Nutrition. It was created by doctors specifically for women. Creatone helps you look more toned, defined, and sculpted without increasing diet and exercise. Yes, without increasing diet and exercise. Creatone is radically different from guys' creatine. It's designed for women with pure creatine and patent ingredients that reshape your body so you look leaner, trimmer, and more toned. No water retention, no weight gain, and no bulking up. It boosts your metabolism to help you burn fat. That is a plus. Some of the benefits are tone-enhancing formula. It's energy you can feel. It's clinically backed, and it's highly soluble. So for smooth mixing and optimal absorption, no grit, no guesswork. Listen, I'm not a fan of anything that is chalky or gritty or tastes weird. And with Creatone Brickhouse Nutrition, you don't get any of that. Brickhouse Nutrition's mission is to provide the highest quality, most effective, and safest science-backed supplements to help customers achieve peak performance and overall health. So if you want to feel healthy and look your best, break up with your bathroom scale and watch how fast creatine can help you look leaner, toner, and sculpted. Let's get you started with 20% off your first order. Visit tonetoday.com and use our code VIALL for your discount. Again, use our code VIALL to save 20% off at tonetoday.com.
Chelsea, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
We're so excited to
so
have you.
excited.
Absolutely loving you on the paper. It's become mine and Natalie's like new kind of like going to bed show.
It's like we get in the bed and we immediately
Really?
put on the paper. It's so fun.
The Office was a show that we binged in bed.
We did like Arrested Development. We did
Curb Your Enthusiasm,
Curb Your-
Seinfeld.
we did
The
all
Office.
those, and now we're
Yeah.
on the paper, and it's been so much fun. What was it like shooting this?
It was a dream. I mean,
Yeah.
I grew up watching The Office, like literally probably from like the end of my high school years on. I mean, it was the show that I like binged on Sundays
Yeah.
in my dorm room,
Mhm.
hungover with all my friends. Like it's just been like in my life for forever. So when I found out I was auditioning for it, I kind of knew it was in the world of The Office. I didn't totally. Oh, here comes my dog. Sorry, Jerry. Come on in.
Oh.
We have a big dog. Jerry Lee, you want to come in?
Aw.
Jerry
Aw,
Lee, we love it.
Jerry
Yeah.
Lee.
This is Jerry Lee.
Hi, Bubba.
Hi.
I knew he was
Oh.
gonna get back from his hike just in time.
Look at him.
There he is.
We got Jeff and Steve here.
Perfect.
Who? Jeff and Steve.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's Jeff. That's
Jeff right
Steve
here.
on the ground.
Jeff, Steve, and Jerry feel like they could get into a lot of trouble together.
They really could. They're just thick as thieves. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, so I found out it like when I was auditioning for it, it was kind of like it's in the world of The Office. We didn't totally know what it was. I'm glad I did it because once I knew, it was the scariest thing ever. But then, just realizing how amazing everybody from the original is and, just everybody they got was so incredible. But in particular, Greg Daniels and Michael Coleman just made it feel so like it's okay. You're allowed to be here. We're making our own thing.
Did you have a chance to talk with any of the actors from the original Office? Obviously, we know Oscar is in it. He's the kind of the one thread between the Office and the paper. But just wondering, if you had a chance to like just pick any brains for the people who did the Office, or is that something you just kind of wanted to keep separate and kind of have the paper be its own thing?
Two things. Definitely one, kind of keep it separate and be like, we're not trying to do what they did. It's too perfect and iconic. And I would never want to, be compared to it like, as like a one-to-one. But the first day, I think it was like a hair and makeup test. And it was Sabrina, Donal, and I in the hair and makeup trailer. And we were just like gabbing and like, I had like, like eye patches on, whatever, that we're figuring out our looks. And the trailer door opens and John Krasinski and Steve Carell walk in.
Oh,
And we're all just like,
Stop.
like it was just it was like 5 a.m. I was like, what? No, please don't do this. It was like literally like nightmare. I just like look insane. And they were shooting a commercial on the lot and they've both worked with Donal and adore him and just came in and surprised us. And we're so sweet. It was insane. Like literally couldn't have been nicer. And we told them, we were like, we're so nervous. Like we just don't want to be compared to what you did. And they both were just saying like they went through the exact same thing with The Office, it being, a reboot of the UK Office and how you kind of just have to let it be your own thing. And then John kept like asking me, he's like, what do you put in your desk? Like you have to like put like fun things like in your desk. I like hadn't even thought about that yet. And I was like, oh, that's a good idea. And you get to like put so many fun little things in there that you can like keep.
What did you put in yours?
I put food, which then I did get in trouble for because Universal has like a raccoon problem,
Oh,
which I didn't know
Of course
about.
they do. Yes. Yeah. How did you not know
Yeah.
that already, Chelsea?
I know. And I apologize. And literally they like, I remember like, I was so excited, like put like all like my favorite snacks. Like I like stole from Crafty and like put them in there. Cause that is like the one kind of cool thing about the show is like, you kind of just are working at a desk all day. Like you don't leave a lot because you're in the background of so many scenes. So I like filled it up with like all my favorite snacks. And then like I remember Monday morning, they were like, no more food on set. There's raccoons. I was like, that wasn't me.
You're like, it's
who's
John
doing that?
Krasinski's fault. He told me to put
Yeah,
things in my desk.
Exactly. Yeah. And you have to have internet on your computer. That is something they told me to make sure I had. And I did. And it was crucial.
Oh, so like while people are doing scenes, you're out there just like doom
You're on
scrolling.
Etsy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm on Etsy, I'm on Revolve, I'm just like, well, because he told me that Jenna Fisher used to answer fan mail. Like she would like literally be on her computer, like on MySpace, answering fan mail. And we obviously didn't have fans. So I was like, I'm not going to go look for our non-existent fans. But no, it was like, you can kind of just get stuff done while you're on there, which is kind of fun.
How did you find out the news that you were renewed for a second season before the first even came out?
I woke up late. I think we had some press thing the night before. And I remember I woke up to a bunch. It was, you know what? It was actually the night the embargo was lifting on reviews. You kind of like know when those are coming out. And I think we were all really nervous. And, again, like so proud of the show, just scared of the comparisons to what came before. And I remember Donal and I were like texting like late that night before being like, whatever happens, I've had so much fun. Like we've had a great time and we're so proud of what we did. And then I woke up to a bunch of congratulations and I was like, what happened? And we were renewed. So that's how I found out.
How has the response been now that the show is out and people are really enjoying it? Do you feel like people are kind of gradually getting into it more?
It's been overwhelming. It's been really so great. And I think it's just, we shot it like over a year ago. So it's cool to kind of like revisit it and see what people are responding to and things like I don't even remember. And it's been really, really cool.
You guys are like a reality TV couple who like found love on TV and had to hide their relationship for an entire year before they could tell people that they were in love.
Yeah, kind of a little bit.
True.
Well, yeah. And that was the other thing. It's like very, not wanting people to know anything. Like even like Oscar, he would be on set and it was kind of hidden for like 6 months and then it got leaked. But I remember like he would like walk out and Universal trams would like pass our lot. And I would just like kind of like get in front of him. He was, you just didn't want people like spoiling anything. But it's been so fun for people to kind of meet all these characters.
Is it true that you're like obsessed with Pilates?
I mean, it is kind of true. I do love Pilates.
Well,
Pilates girlies here.
Well, and I do have to just like talk to you about something because have you ever been, and you're probably the Victoria in this story, so I'm going to tread lightly.
I'm Victoria.
Okay.
So this is my best friend, Victoria. She's an everydayer.
Yes.
Sure. Okay.
You know the type. So she was like, come to Pilates with me. Like, it's so fun. It'll be so chic. We'll get like a coffee after. It'll be so cute. So I went with her, right? I did. We got obviously reformers next to each other.
Of course.
Of course, as you do. And we're going. And I'm like feeling kind of good. I'm like, okay, I feel like I'm, kind of easy. And then we really get into it. And the instructor's like, she's like, keep dipping and lower. And I'm like, I can't get any lower than this. And I look to Victoria and she's like, what's wrong? And she's like, not even breathing heavy, like just absolutely.
Nightmare.
Right, nightmare. Okay.
Nightmare.
So I will never be returning to this Pilates studio with her because it was like, I don't need that.
No.
Well, here's what I'll tell you.
Okay.
I would never do Pilates with somebody else. You cannot do that.
Yeah.
You can't do that. That's like rule 1 of Pilates. I have had.
It's actually
It's a solo
true.
sport.
It's so true.
No, I've
Especially
had
with your
the
best
same
friend.
Pilates. Yeah. My Pilates instructor, Caroline Satelli, she's amazing in LA. We met, somebody's like hooked me up with her at the beginning of the pandemic. They were like, oh, she's doing online classes. It has now been 5 years, since 2020. We do Pilates together, like at least I probably do it like 2 to 3 times a week when I'm being good.
It's pretty good.
Like the past couple of weeks I've been like, what? She's like, where did you go? I was like, I will be back soon. But we have now done Pilates together like 2 to 3 times a week. And you get so close. Like, I don't know if like personal trainer, I've never done that before. Like you get so close with them. Like you talk about everything. We have never met in person. Like, I'm not kidding. I've been with her through her marriage, now they have a baby. Like we have, like I have moved, so much has happened in our lives and we have never met in person.
That's kind of insane.
And we like joke, we're like, you're my best friend. But like, if I ever saw you in person, I think I'd scream.
Like I would turn around and rock the other direction.
Like, would you even stop to
and
say
we were
hi?
like supposed to meet once and we like canceled it. We like got too nervous. It's like the weird, it's like crazy.
You're like, what if you're not real? You know?
No, later, and she told me the other day, she's like, how tall are you? And I was like, I'm tall. I'm like 5'8". And she's like, I'm 5'4". I was like, that is
what?
So weird. Like, I thought of you as like my same height. Like, I'm gonna meet you and be towering. It's just, I'm.
You guys are talking as if like you couldn't possibly be friends in the real world.
We also used to live 2 blocks from each other up until like 2 years ago. Literally lived a few blocks.
God.
You find out she's just AI.
That's what I'm scared of. And she knows all my secrets.
That is so funny.
So when you're not being an actor and honing on your craft, rumor on the street is you watch Little Housewives.
I do watch Little Housewives.
What's your favorite?
So I am really like only, and let me just say this, by the way, because I'm not like the biggest reality TV person. When I've like, you know, this is like my first kind of like press tour, whatever.
Okay.
When my friends found out I was going on the Viall Files,
Oh,
brains, they were like, you made it, like, they were just like, that's it. So let me just say, like, this is huge clout for me with all my friends.
Shout out friends.
Shout out to the
Shout out
friends.
my friends. I meant to say that earlier. But anyway, yes, I'm only really watching Salt Lake City, which in my opinion is,
It's the best.
It's enough.
It's enough.
It's,
yeah.
it's more than enough.
Yeah. For me, like some of the other franchise, it's labor. And this is a labor of love for Salt Lake City for me.
If I was gonna introduce one other one into my canon, which one would you suggest?
I would probably say OC.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Atlanta's also really good though.
I think I watched like the first season of Atlanta and then a long, long time ago.
Watch Dubai. It's only 2 seasons.
ooh.
Dubai.
Oh,
That
Dubai.
sounds good.
I'm like Orange County, you got a lot to watch, and it's
Yeah.
pretty insane because it goes back so far. I'd also say if you like Salt Lake City, I don't know, early Miami is fun.
Or
Okay.
Ultimate Girls Trip, and then decide who you like from those
yeah,
seasons.
that's the best way to do it.
Yeah.
Dude, the ultimate. I'm literally writing this down. Ultimate girls trip.
Ultimate Girls
And then
Trip.
pick your favorite housewife and watch their season.
Yes.
Okay, amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's genius, Justin.
Yeah, I'm finishing up season 5 right now because I need to catch up to season 6 of Salt Lake, and I just watched Meredith's bat mitzvah, which was
Oh yeah.
a very special day for her. Mary banging on the glass was like maybe my favorite thing I've
Do you feel like Britani Bateman deserves a snowflake?
I'm not sure yet.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I'm liking the energy she's bringing. Does she get one in season 6? I don't know.
No.
No.
Still friend of.
No.
Maybe it's just
Sadly.
like the producers being evil geniuses, because Brittany does seem like the type, if you really keep her motivated, she'll keep giving.
She will keep giving.
Yeah.
Yeah. She might get lazy if you give her a snowflake.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see if I almost don't want you to give it away. Like, what's up with her and Jared Osman? I'm kind of like trying to stay where I'm at so I can then.
Well, they
Honestly, I think it's still up for debate. They were just seen on a Lime scooter together. So
No.
were. Yeah.
To be on a Lime scooter together, that's the ultimate Dumois. If I'm ever on a Lime scooter on Dumois, like literally, that's
Burn
it.
my house down, please.
Yeah, truly.
Chelsea Frei seen on Lime scooter with fill in the blank.
Jared
No,
Osman.
with Jerry Lee.
With Jared Osman is crazy.
Wow. Have you guys ever ridden a Lime scooter together?
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we just talked about this. Nick was like, if you, what'd you say? You definitely were hooking up if you're on a Lime
If you're
scooter
in
together?
Venice and you see a guy and a girl on a scooter, it's probably a first date, and they're definitely hooking up.
That is so true.
It's a lot of
That's
trust.
crazy.
Mhm.
I can confirm that living in Venice.
Yeah.
Lot of sexual attention on those Lime scooters.
Which housewife do you feel like from Salt Lake City would do best in the paper universe?
Oh my God.
Honestly, Brittany.
You know, I feel like I can see a face-off between Mary and Esmeralda in a really
Yes.
exciting way.
So good.
Mhm.
That's so good.
Like Mary would absolutely just like read Esmeralda and like say something really off-putting about like her fashion or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I see them like I see their that those two going head to head seems very, very fun for me. Wow, that's a fun idea. Like,
Isn't it?
we got to pitch that.
That's a second
Season
season.
2 in the room.
Please.
Get Mary in there immediately.
Well, yeah, that's funny because Esmeralda's character was based off of like someone who was naked in her. What was she allegedly on? She was like, married at first sight.
Married at First Sight.
Yeah.
Yes. Or Farmer Wants a Wife? No, I think Married at First
I think it was
Sight.
Married one of those shows.
Yeah.
I do want to see some more crossover. Well, because you're the paper, you guys are on Peacocks. You maybe we will get some like Housewives Bravo crossover.
You would think, wouldn't that be the dream?
Like it'd be kind of great, like if all of a sudden you guys were at work and all of a sudden you're on a lunch break and like
They're filming Real Housewives or something.
yes, they're filming it across the street.
Don't even.
And Esmeralda's like, oh my God, this is my moment. And she like,
and she's like, I'm one of you guys. Yes.
It makes sense with her because like that's all
it's
she
writing
wants.
itself, people.
And you're welcome.
Get on board. Do we have a game, Mary?
We do.
Ooh.
We do have a little game.
What's the game?
Okay. Welcome to the game of all games. It's called Not Safe for Work, and it's some like rapid fire, office related questions that we're gonna ask you. Chelsea, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
What is your biggest ick for a coworker?
Biggest ick for a coworker. Somebody loud.
So
we used to
true.
get so mad. Alex Edelman like literally had this. I don't even know what it's called. He just like thought it was funny to have like the loudest toys ever on his desk. And he would it would be like a marble that would like clink, like clink, 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 clink. And like once you put it in, it would go for like 10 minutes. And it was like, we were all like, oh, that's funny at first, Alex. And then we were like, if you do that again,
I'll kill you.
Yeah, be quiet.
What is the most annoying thing you've ever had a coworker do?
So I like worked at a startup like in New York a million years ago where I like ran a front desk at like this workplace. It was like we like
Director of First Impressions.
yeah, exactly. And a worst one ever. So I remember my boss came in and she was like, hi, Chelsea. I was like, morning. And I'd get up like 5 a.m. and like set up the space, whatever. She goes and sits like, I'm not kidding, 5 feet away from me and slacks me and is like, hey, Chelsea, smiley face. So you've mainly been doing a really good job, but we'd appreciate it if you could stop wearing your pajamas to work. Like we'd like for like people to like look a little like nicer when like they, you are the front of house, da 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 da. And I was like, is she kidding? And then I remember like literally looking down being like, honestly, she has a fair point. Like I like literally was in full sweatpants.
But the fact that she said hi, couldn't tell you in person, but went to Slack to message.
Well, that's what I mean. I'm like, that's why it was so annoying. It was like, just say it to me. Say it to my face.
Like you can see her writing to you.
Yeah.
You're like, hello.
That would be a great paper scene. That would be hilarious.
Yeah, that's a scene.
Which email sign off feels the most passive aggressive to you?
Best.
I was just about to say I don't like best.
Yeah.
I feel like
don't
warm
it.
regards.
Warm regard. I hate it. Warm regard.
What do you
Anything
guys sign?
abbreviated. Warm.
Yes. It's giving cold.
What do you guys sign off with?
Yeah, like I thought best was.
I do. Yeah. Oh my God. I use best all the time. Oh my God.
I'm a
Thank
thanks.
you.
Thanks.
Mine is this. Even when I'm on a laptop, this was sent from an iPhone. Sorry for my typos.
That's actually genius.
He said I'm on the go.
I like that. I feel like I'm too like I'm like XOXOXO, love you so much. Like I like get like so stressed.
Hope you're having
I
the
like,
best
want
day
people to,
ever.
like think I like love them, and it's like way too. It's just like weird.
I definitely send way too many exclamation points.
Like no worries if not. It's like
Same.
I once sent an email with per your request, and the person I emailed got really mad at me. I could tell via email. I could tell the energy
Well, per
shift.
your request is very like.
That's direct.
I
It's
was
little too
being a
direct.
bitch.
It's I don't
Yeah.
want to do this, but because you asked, here.
Yeah.
oh, I get it.
It was per your request.
I just don't get a lot of per your. I'm like, what? Yeah, I'm like, yeah, per your request.
Emailing you for fun.
To say that I had to write my emails today. Would you rather deal with the loud chewer or the oversharer in the cubicle next to you?
Overshare. That's,
Overshare is fun. Like, give me all the tea in your life.
True.
There's stuff to go home with.
We would get like so bored on we were working, but it was like there's so much downtime because you're always just like shooting different scenes. And my favorite days were when like Oscar would just come over to my desk and we would like pretend to be like working in the back of a scene and we would just like gossip for hours.
Oh my God, that's so fun. If your character had to write an opinion column, what would it be about?
I feel like a really durable shoe. I feel like she'd be like very excited about like a shoe that is good for hiking, good for day to day, doesn't get worn down. I feel like she likes very practical fashion pieces.
Waterproof shoe, good for hikes, good for city slickers.
Yeah.
Which buzzword or corporate jargon phrase instantly makes you cringe?
I've been hearing, I don't even know what this means, but like, have you been hearing about like the verticals or whatever? I sound like such an idiot.
No, what is it?
I don't know.
No, keep going.
Am I making this up? Don't make me keep going.
No, like your category. I come from corporate America.
What's the verticals?
Like your segment, like your team, like your
vertical integration or something.
What is it talking about? Is it like
there's so many different types of integration, you guys.
Well, isn't that like you're like marketing would be one vertical and right? Or am I wrong?
Sure. I'm telling you, I don't know, but I hear vertical integration and my eyes
and you're out.
It's a business strategy where a company gains control over multiple stages of its production and distribution process rather than relying on external suppliers and buyers.
A genius.
Confusing.
Yeah.
I should be a CEO.
Yeah.
All I know about vertical integration is they talked about it in 30 Rock. And I was like, I know business.
If you weren't in entertainment, what 9-to-5 job would you be at?
Anywhere I could have a label maker. I do love.
That's so fun.
I love organizing things. I love. Yeah.
Do you scrapbook?
Not scrapbooking.
No one has time for scrapbooking.
Nobody has time for that.
It's so funny you say that though, because like I did used to scrapbook when I was like a kid.
Oh,
we've lost that art form, haven't we?
Yeah. You could bring it back.
I could bring it right on back. But yeah, I just I love the idea of my mom was a secretary at a construction company for like 30 years and like she just is so good at like files and and I was I would love that.
Okay.
And that wraps up the game.
That's the end of our game.
Did I win the game?
You won.
You won.
Chelsea, this has been so much fun. It was an honor to have you. We're loving you on the paper. Can't wait for season 2. And also just really excited to see where this takes your career. Big things ahead for you for sure. Where can people find you, follow you? Anything you want to plug, promote, any of that fun stuff other than the paper?
Chelsea Frei, across the board. I think I just have an Instagram.
Frei.
I'm not great at socials, but yes, I'm on Instagram. No, thank you guys. This is like, as I said, big clout for me in my friend group. So thank you guys so much.
Well, come back, please.
I would love to.
Well, anytime you want to talk, if you're watching Salt Lake City and you want to come back and
will
share your hot takes, just please reach out. Thanks,
okay,
Chelsea.
Thank you guys so much.
Bye, Jerry.
Bye, Jerry. Say goodbye.
Bye, Jerry.
Bye, Jerry.
Love you.
Bye, Jerry.
Oh.
He's like, take me for a walk.
Okay, thank you guys.
Bye. So much fun.
She's
She's
cute.
great.
I really like her. I feel like she's one of those people who like, because she said the Pilates thing.
Yeah.
Where like you would see her in LA and she'd just like avoid you guys, like not make eye contact. Like,
Right? Because we talked to her virtually.
So true.
I actually appreciate those people sometimes though.
Yeah.
When you're out and you're like, oh gosh, I also didn't want to say hi.
So yeah, and you're like, thank God you acted like you didn't see me too.
yeah.
Love
Yeah.
when
I
that
mean, if I see-
happens. That's the best.
It's like
if I see
canceled
any
plans.
of you in person,
Right.
And it wasn't planned.
When we decide to mutually ignore each other.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're minding our own business, you know?
Me and Natalie just see each other out. We just like don't make eye contact. We're like,
Well, speaking of minding your own business, we definitely don't do that with our next guest, Mark Estes, because he used to date Kristen Cavallari.
so we've heard.
Yeah, I feel like you've
1,000 times.
Literally, like he does have more to him than that.
Of course, but our audience, like, listen, know your audience.
Know your audience.
Yeah.
Also, shout out to the Montana boys.
But Mark is making a name for himself. He's on the new season of Special Forces, and he's doing TikToks with the rest of the Montana boys. He's hot. Let's just be, I mean, we got to meet him in person, and he's sexy.
Okay.
We're just trying to live up to the version of us our dogs think we are. Jeff and Steve assume we've got it all together. Meanwhile, we're Googling, can dogs eat watermelon, realizing we're out of food, and forgot the flea meds. Chewy had both delivered fast. Now we're well fed and still think we've got it, and they still think we've got it all under control. Thanks to Chewy.
With over 100,000 products from top pet brands, Chewy makes it easy to find everything from food and treats to beds and toys, all delivered to your door in 1 to 2 days. They also carry supplies for birds, fish, reptiles, and other small pets for all the pet parents out there. No store trips, no markups, and faster than other delivery services, Chewy brings it all straight to you. To support your pet's health, they offer prescription medications, telehealth vet visits, pet insurance, and are expanding in-person vet clinics across the country. We absolutely love the telehealth. Can't tell you how many times that we have used it. Sometimes, we love our dogs and they might be acting a little funny, and we're always better safe than sorry. And the telehealth is a great support system for you and your pets. Their auto ship feature lets you schedule recurring deliveries of the essentials you use the most, so you never run out. It's flexible, easy to manage, and can be changed or canceled at any time.
Chewy has everything you need to keep your pet happy and healthy, and right now you can save $20 on your first order and get free shipping by going to chewy.com/VIALL. That's chewy.com/VIALL to save $20 on your first order with free shipping. Chewy.com/VIALL. Minimum purchase required. New customers only. Terms and conditions apply. See site for complete details.
Well, we are about to upgrade our new studio in LA, and we couldn't have done it without the good people at Wayfair. Regardless of what room you are decorating in your house, whether it's the indoor space, the outdoor space, an office, a studio, Wayfair has you covered.
As your trusted destination for all things home, Wayfair's got everything you need to cozyfy your space this fall, from comfy recliners to warm bedding and autumn decor. Wayfair even has espresso makers, so you can make that latte at home and not spend $6. Wayfair is the ideal place to cozyfy your space. They have a bigger selection curated by style, options for every budget price point, unique finds that reflect your style, and easy free shipping.
I promise, if you can think about it, Wayfair has it available for you.
There's something for every style and every home, no matter your space or budget. Wayfair makes it easy to tackle your home goals with room ideas and curated collections, free and easy delivery, even on the big stuff. No more huge delivery fees. For furniture, no need to shop at multiple stores. Furniture, decor, appliances, cookware, all in one place. I can't wait to get River's Playground from Wayfair that we're putting in the backyard, so...
Cozyfy your space with Wayfair's curated collection of easy, affordable fall updates. From comfy recliners to cozy bedding and autumn decor, find it all for less at wayfair.com. That's WAYFAIR.com. Wayfair, every style, every home. Mark, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me, guys.
We're excited to have you, man. My fellow Special Forces recruit.
Hell yeah, here we go.
We'll definitely talk some Special Forces, but we want to get to know you a little bit more. Obviously, you made some waves. I don't know, how long have you been famous, I guess? When did the Montana boys really pop on TikTok?
Yeah, famous is a crazy word.
I know. Well, I'll call you famous. You don't have to call yourself famous. What is fame these days? But people know who you are outside of like your family,
Yeah, we started back in college probably 2.5 years ago.
Okay.
And it wasn't really like popping off at first. Like we'd post maybe like once a month and, it would go, but we didn't really care because we still had to graduate school and we're playing football. And then it was our senior year. So that was about 1.5 years ago. We started taking it pretty serious and posting more. And then that was kind of like our long-term goal is when we graduate, we're just going to hop in a truck and drive down to Nashville and see what we can do.
Was there one of y'all in particular who was like, I feel like this could be bigger than what we're making it? We need to like hunker down.
Yeah, honestly, it was Caleb and Cade. Honestly, they were, especially Cade. He was like, he really wanted. Yeah, I had it.
Along
really.
for the ride.
He was like, everyone but me.
He said, we do what now? Okay.
Yeah, I was like, shit.
So wait,
But-
are you living in Nashville?
Actually, I was there for the last 1.5 years, but I just moved out. I'm building a house with my brother in Montana, and then I float here with my girlfriend. So
I lost my virginity to a girl from Montana.
did you really?
Oh, I love her.
And girlfriend. Hello.
Yeah.
Where is she from?
Bozeman. No. Missoula, Montana.
No shit.
Missoula, Montana.
Shout out. You got him at his prime. It's been downhill since then.
Oh, that's funny, actually.
That's crazy. So you're currently dating Summer Rae.
Yes.
You are. Do you realize, I don't know if you were in the wave of Summer Rae when Summer Rae was like waving, but do you realize how iconic she is?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. Yeah, I understand the magnitude of her for sure.
Is your master plan to, and I say this with all jokes, just to date, you know, you become famous, but you're like, I'm gonna date women more famous than me, because is that a way to like humble yourself?
I don't know if that's my master plan, but it's just kind of how it worked out, I guess. We just met at Stagecoach and the sparks were flying, and so we just kept rolling with it.
Who noticed who? Like, was it like, oh, that's Summer Rae, or was she like, oh, that's
well, I DM'd her before.
Oh, period.
Yeah.
Okay.
You'd slid in the DMs.
Yeah, like probably
That's
a
how we
week.
met.
Oh, no shit.
No. What was your line?
I don't remember, honestly. I might have to
We can look it up, yeah.
I'm sure you have to scroll a long ways back.
Yeah, let's see.
Be her scrolling.
But
So you had DM'd her and y'all had chatted before Stagecoach, and then at Stagecoach you actually
It's like,
met
you know,
in
kind of like,
person.
hey, are you going to Stagecoach? I'm going to Stagecoach.
Right.
Yeah, and then it was funny though, because we were actually staying at, you know, like the brands do like a big house with people, and we're actually staying at the same one, so it worked out
Like just
perfect.
happenstance.
Shut up,
Yeah.
Patron. You know?
Okay. I said you're something else with like the
That's
like
kind of like
devil
you're unreal.
emoji.
Yeah, that's what my wife was like, you're
I
unreal.
said you're unreal.
That's what you said to him.
You know,
I said,
you don't have to overthink
Okay,
it.
no.
You just basically say something nice.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
what what is a Montana boy? Like, what is it?
It's starting to change a lot,
Okay.
but at first it was definitely just thirst trapping on TikTok, you know, with like 3 songs. That's all we had in our belt.
Okay.
There's a lot of like people who like try to copy, you know, or mock you guys.
Yeah,
you know,
there's-
y'all are a little like I think it was I'm One Number Away, maybe.
Mhm.
That was like one of y'all's songs that everyone kind of started like doing the Montana boys, like walk up and sing and like circle
Right.
around or whatever. Was that just something that like happened? You know, we're like, let's just,
Yeah, that's something that just you're
like, I'm
just-
going to sing this
yeah, we
this
just
part,
like that
you
song.
get that part.
And then it just went, and then we just kept doing it, and yeah, I don't know, it's crazy honestly, because it's not like it's a dance. People say it's like a dance, but it's really not. We're just
It's
like
really, it's just a little
literally
lip singing.
yeah.
Yeah. A lot of finger
It's like a
waving.
hot men just kind of looking like.
Whose idea was it to thirst trap to like sad songs?
That I don't
worked.
know. We were just
Yeah.
country kids, so we just love country music, and I don't know.
As a college football fan, I couldn't help but notice that Alabama had a tough opening week. And then I saw some clips of some of the football players from various college football teams, these D1 athletes. They were doing what seemed to be some Montana boys
Were they really?
TikToks, and people seem to be frustrated. It's just
Like
like,
men used to go to war.
yeah, it's like, you know, this is why you're losing 40-13. Doesn't seem like your heart's in it. Do you guys feel like you've changed college football?
Do you feel like you're responsible for
the fall
Alabama
of Alabama.
losing?
For the fall of Alabama, I'd like to think so. I'd like to think
I mean,
so.
honestly, that's
Yeah.
I'm not a Tide fan, so I'd like to think that,
you
but
go.
that is funny.
War
though.
Eagle.
Yeah, War Eagle
I
for
think
sure.
that's NIL though, probably, if I had to really think about it.
Okay.
Okay, so I feel like we have to obviously get into Kristen Cavallari. That was, I mean, I know you're in all respect to
That's what she
Summer
said.
Rae, of course. But we have to, I feel like we have to dive into that a little bit. Did y'all meet the same way on social media?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna not talk a lot about it,
Okay.
but just because this to be respectful to my girlfriend, that's how I'm gonna come apart like with questions with it. But I will
fair.
speak a little bit.
I feel like the most respectful thing you can answer is how y'all broke up. You know what I'm saying? Why'd you break up? Led
yeah,
you
there
to
you go.
summer.
Yeah, it just wasn't. We're in different times of our lives, obviously, different points in our lives, I guess. And it just wasn't adding up, and it was just time to do it.
Okay.
Okay. Time to do it. And
So
so then Special Forces contacts you and they're like, hey,
Special Forces, actually, they contacted me like in May. And
Oh,
so I
wow.
only had like 2 weeks to get ready for it.
oh wow.
Yeah, I know
That's
what
kind
that's
of like
like,
how you
yeah.
did, yeah.
Were you an immediate yes, I want to do this, or like what was your opinion of it, or what did you know about it before you got the call?
I knew decent about it, honestly. I know Dwight Howard pretty well, and so he was on the first season, I
Yeah.
believe. And so I talked to him. It's crazy. He told me that's something I should do and I should go on it. And then, yeah, call came through and my agent asked me, and I was pretty pumped, honestly. I
How
was
are
kinda
you
worried,
pretty
though.
close with Dwight Howard? How did that friendship come about?
Yeah, it's kind of random.
Yeah.
We were actually on a show together.
What was the show?
I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about it, really.
Was it
Is
not
it-
out yet?
It's not out yet.
Will
It's
it ever
about
be
it's
out,
about
or-
to it's about to be
Okay.
out in like the next couple weeks.
Okay.
Okay, so look for another show that Mark is on with Dwight Howard.
Okay.
Both been busy.
Yeah.
Had you seen Special Forces before you signed up?
I have, yeah.
Okay.
I watched the first season. I remember watching
Not
it.
the second?
I watched a little bit of it, yeah. I just didn't have time to watch all of it.
Yeah, I get it.
But I did watch a little bit of each season. But when the first season came out, I remember watching it back in 2020.
I know. I remember I saw like the
Yeah.
commercials for it, and I was like, Nick, you need to do this show.
Mhm.
This is like hot shit right here. And he was like, I think they asked me, and I said no, I didn't have time or something. And I was like, what? You turned it down? And he was like, sorry, I don't know. And then second season came around, and he was locked in. So
Yeah. They only gave you a couple weeks too, or
Literally a couple
Yeah.
weeks, 2 weeks, I think.
he was like
tops.
getting in the pool, our pool, because it was like kind of cold, and he was
Mhm.
like, "This will
'Cause
help."
ours is
train.
winter. We were filming in New Zealand during the winter time
oh,
there.
is that when all the rain and stuff?
No.
No,
Did you
Snow.
know
so
where
I
you were
was,
going?
I was hyperthermic for the last 3 days.
oh shit.
Yeah.
Did you know where you were going? Or was it
Not
surprise?
for like the first like week.
Yeah.
I think eventually, like after a week, like we said, like the contract was through and stuff. Then they told me.
You have a couple of your recruits. We have Teresa and Gia. We have Jesse James Decker and her husband Eric. I think there was
Sean Johnson.
Sean Johnson
Andrew.
and her and Andrew. Going into that experience, knowing what it's like, you're all by yourself. Obviously, the recruits kind of band together, and you guys are a support system. But was there a little bit of envy or jealousy
Definitely, yeah.
with like these people had each other and that support system? Because like the DSs, they're just literally breaking you down,
Mhm.
calling you a piece of shit. All you want is like some like just hit me off, just tell me
Yeah,
I'm doing
just
a good
want a little
job.
help.
Yeah, like give me a little something, and like you have like Gia over, I love you, I love you, and I'm like, I could have used a little bit of that. But yeah, what was that like?
Yeah, I think that definitely gives them an edge. You're on the show, and just like a little bit of emotional support, like during a challenge or day-to-day stuff, goes a long ways because the DS ain't giving it to you. But yeah, I think it for sure gives you a little edge if you have a spouse on there or like your best friend or something.
Especially, yeah, like there's your motivation, you know,
Yeah.
like
I can't say that I like heights or anything like that, but I mean, I'm not like, I don't have like this terrible fear of heights. But I found that when I was on the show, the challenges were, for the most part, kind of fun.
Yeah, I agree.
And it was everything in between when they're just beating the shit out of you.
That's how
A lot of stuff, just a heads up, when you watch it, you're going to be pretty frustrated. Because they can only show so much, like
Right.
every episode on hour and a half, I don't know, and your
Yeah.
days,
Yeah, they felt like weeks.
fucking 18-hour
Yeah.
days. So like you're gonna watch it back, and the whole audience is gonna be like, "Oh, that's crazy! I can't believe they did it to you," and you're gonna feel like they showed like just like one sliver
Ugh,
of like the fucking torture that you endured.
right.
I remember Nick was like, "We ran so far.
far.
We kept
I'm like,
so
that was like
much
fucking
shit."
5 miles, and they showed like 5 minutes of
seconds,
it.
right? Yeah, that's gonna be frustrating, I'm sure.
Did you go in with fears?
No, that's funny. I didn't honestly have any fears, but like you said, once I got there though, I felt like I had fears. Like that, I'm not really scared of heights, never have been, but for some reason, like we'd be doing certain challenges and I'd be like shaking. I'm like, I've never been scared of heights ever in my life.
They showed a clip of the underwater one submarine, or what? Y'all
Yeah,
go in or
the
something?
submarine one.
Yours was what, a helicopter?
Yeah, helicopter.
Underwater helicopter. or
Yeah.
something? How was that for you? Obviously, we don't know. how you did.
Oh yeah, that one was brutal for me.
Like, is under, like, I feel like a water that would be my biggest fear of like
Mhm.
losing oxygen.
Yeah, that one was pretty tough, honestly. Going into it, I thought I was gonna be fine, but then, like once you're in it, you're like, holy shit.
Once you're in the water, you're like, oh.
Yeah. And then I didn't plan it out very well. I overthought my strategy going into it, which you definitely shouldn't do. And I started counting in my head instead of like just
Mm.
waiting for the grab, And so I started counting in my head and I got to the number I thought it was gonna be.
But you're counting too fast. You're like
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, like-
Yeah.
So I got to the number and I didn't get grabbed yet. And so I'm like, shit.
Who'd you feel like was the meanest DS?
I think they all kind of were pretty mean, just depending on like Q could look at you and you'd be like, oh fuck, he's pissed,
Yeah.
But like Foxy and Bailey are very like verbal, you know, so
Yeah.
like you can tell they're mad at you because they're gonna fucking tell you.
Yeah.
But Q just would like look at you and just shake his head in disappointment, and you're like, all right.
Q didn't on your season, Nick, he would like laugh. Like he'd have some
Yeah,
like
he had like
creep-
this wicked laugh. Like,
Yeah, he does got
fuck
it.
you up, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
It's so
What's
crazy.
funny?
It's so
it was
crazy
not
to
funny
see
at the
him.
time.
He came to our wedding and he was like, I mean, just like dancing with all the women on the dance floor, like just the nicest, most charming man. And then to see them on this show is just such a stark difference.
Yeah, I would
I'm
agree
sure.
with that.
Have you talked to, I mean, obviously you've talked to them since, and it's like,
Yeah,
is that shocking to like hear them be actual people?
it definitely is. Like Rudy, I saw Rudy and Q yesterday, and they were, yeah, they're just normal people. They're they're
I don't know
normal
if
people.
Rudy's normal.
Yeah. Yeah, they have moments for sure. But,
What surprised you the most?
it surprised me how serious it was. Like going into it, I knew it was serious, obviously, but I didn't know it was like
A real life simulation?
real life's like it's legit, like it's serious. Like there's no like
No cuts.
No town
Yeah,
time.
nothing.
No,
Craft
It's just-
services.
No, like,
that
yeah.
DS, they're on your ass 24/7.
Are you a picky eater?
I am actually kind of, and
Uh,
so that was rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what fucked me because like I wasn't getting the calories,
Mm-hmm.
and then we were in the cold, so like I was just losing. I don't have much weight to lose, and I was just getting fucking just dropping calories, and
Yeah.
now my body was I got hypothermic and I couldn't warm up
Oh shit.
because I had like it was
Nothing in your stomach.
I still won though.
Yeah. Dog.
All right.
Yeah, we had a lot of hard-boiled eggs, me and Johnny.
I wish that we got.
Yeah,
hard-
yours were like watery eggs,
Oh
right?
God, yeah.
Yeah.
I
Like
would have
scrambled
killed for
eggs?
hard boiled eggs.
Yeah, that's the only thing that kept us going.
Hmm.
We just
Who did
sli-
you leave with, like being your closest friend?
Honestly, so it's kind of crazy. There's like 6 of us that are in Nashville, like
Oh,
out of the
yeah,
Nashville
yeah.
area. So obviously all the Nashville people, but me and Johnny definitely, like we've hung out since then, you know.
Do you ever
so-
think you'd be friends with Johnny Manziel?
No, honestly.
Yeah.
No,
What about
that's
Dwight
crazy.
Howard?
No, either.
Okay.
Jesse Smollett. Did you
Mhm.
know about him or his backstory before coming on the show?
Honestly, I knew about him, but I didn't know his backstory,
Mhm.
and I didn't know a lot about him. Like I knew who he was. and
Yeah,
I've
he's
seen
a
his
very
things.
fascinating person with a
Yeah.
very polarizing story, a lot of different opinions about him. What was he like just getting to know him and being one of your fellow recruits?
Yeah, I thought he was pretty cool. We didn't have like a bunch of like conversations, honestly.
Okay.
But he was a very nice, respectful guy to me.
Did he
Never-
talk much about were there people there familiar with his story, and did anyone
Whispers behind.
like interrogate him or like because it's very fascinating with a lot of there's like a new Netflix
Mhm.
documentary about it and things like that. Did anyone
Not
like-
that I noticed, or they
Okay.
weren't talking to me about it. Maybe
Okay.
because I still honestly don't know much about it.
was there anyone you got to know who rubbed you the wrong way?
The wrong way, no, but Cody Brown.
I was about to ask
we
you about
were-
him.
so Cody Brown, I don't know, like he was super nice to me, and he's a good guy, but he would just, everyone on the show, he would just get so like dead set on it, and he'd always say like when he gets nervous, he starts talking, and so sometimes we're just like, bro, Cody,
Shut
settle
up.
down a little bit. You're making this worse for all of us. But he's not a malicious guy or anything. He's a nice guy. He just talks a lot.
Who of your recruits surprised you the most in terms of like, maybe you met them and thought, oh, they're not going to go that far. We can't say spoilers, but who went maybe
Mhm.
farther or surprised you than
Or was just like
than
more
you
like
expect?
beast in challenges or
Yeah.
like whatever than you would expect.
Honestly, Nick Young, he got through a lot of shit that, I thought before going into it, I'm like, oh, he's done for sure. Because he would say it, he would say, oh, I'm not doing this shit. But he would eventually get through it. So he got through a lot of shit he didn't think he was gonna.
Did you ever say you were done?
Yeah, there was one time after the tunnels, I was like, if we have to do tunnels again, I'm not doing it.
I remember you were like, Nick's there.
The
It's
last
like there
3
were
days,
several
I was like,
moments where he was like,
I'm fucking quit.
well, no,
Yeah.
but you always say that like everyone has their thing. Like everyone had their like
Yeah, yeah.
excuse for.
Right.
Yeah,
you
in my
know?
experience doing it, it's like, there's a pride element to it. Like if you first of all, just showing up for this crazy fucking show, knowing that there's like no incentive to stay,
Right.
whatever they pay you is like, you can quit 5 minutes
Mhm.
later. There's literally no incentive. So there's a little bit of like craziness in anyone who shows up. And obviously there's a sense of pride in that person who shows up. And I have
Definitely.
found that like for all the people who ended up quitting or leaving the show, you saw it like earlier before they quit, and they would start coming up with reasons why they needed to leave that to them wasn't quitting.
Right.
Like Des Bryant like started bringing up like he needs to call his kids, and he was frustrated that production wouldn't want him to call his kids and things like that. And like other people were just talking about like, well, I don't have a problem with the challenges, but they felt unsafe in the Jeeps where we were going to and things like that, which were all valid, but like you could just tell people, they're
coming up with shit.
They were coming up with shit
Yeah.
because they, listen, like you're like, why the fuck am I here?
Yeah, 100%.
Like,
that happened in our season too. And even I found myself doing it a couple of times. And then I would think in my brain, I'm like, just stop being a pussy about it. Like just because the food's not good, like that's not an excuse to leave because, there's this, I think it's human nature. Like, in those fucking scenarios, they're insane.
Yeah.
And it's like the little shit in between. The challenges aren't that bad at the end of the day. It's the shit in between.
Yeah. They're scary, but they're kind of fun. Were you surprised how little, training or just like I thought we were gonna get like
rehearsals?
Oh yeah.
I thought I did other shows where you do stuff and they're like if anything remotely dangerous is like a 2-hour safety course. So I was like, oh, we're gonna get all these like, and you would show up and they were just like, all right, here's how you do it. It's I'm just gonna show you from 80 yards away. All right, go. And you're like, the fuck?
Like, shit. Yeah. That was tough doing that. And we did like a little, like, I'm sure you guys did it too. Like the day before you went on the show, you probably did like a 2-minute little, like how to rappel or something.
Thought we didn't even do that. They were like, they asked us if we could swim and I had to swim for 5 seconds.
Yeah, that's kind of what we did. Yeah. That's all the training we got.
Like, okay. Were you hoping this would turn on your girlfriend, Summer Rae, by doing this?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think she's very excited. Her and her family, they're excited to watch it. So I'm excited for her
How
to
did your
watch it.
family feel about you going?
They thought it was sick.
Yeah.
My dad, he's very, he played football his whole life. So he's like very like detailed. And like, so he's watched every single episode and just sending me like spark notes of everything. So he loved it and that I was on it for sure.
I do have to, why did you text Kristen, I miss you after you guys broke up? Sounds toxic.
I don't even know what that's about, honestly.
Okay.
I mean, that was probably like 8 months ago when we first broke up or something.
Yeah, we got to ask the people.
Yeah, it wasn't recent. I know that.
Period.
What's next for you?
What's next? We got the 2 shows coming out. And then I'm going to focus a lot, I think, on modeling a little bit for the next year. I want to get into acting.
Okay.
So I'm going to start maybe doing some acting classes here and there and just see where that kind of takes me.
Okay.
Did the Montana boys break up?
No, the Montana boys are still there.
Okay.
We're just all kind of doing our own thing. And then once we're together and stuff, we'll still do stuff together. We still do events together and all that kind of stuff. But Caleb's kind of DJing and doing his own thing.
Was
now,
it Caleb who was dating Kaylor from Love Island?
Yeah, they had a little romance.
A little thing. We
Yeah.
saw him on. I heard about it.
That's no longer happening?
No, she's with
no.
the new guy.
Yeah, she's with the new guy.
Okay.
With the new guy.
All right. If they are you like the leader?
It depends what we're doing.
Okay.
So it all depends. Caleb's more like if we need to get shit done or like have like a video we need to post or make, like I'm for sure getting
Like
it
who's the
done.
Harry Styles of the Montana boys?
Caleb.
Caleb. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I go Caleb.
Interesting.
All right.
Okay. Well,
Well, Mark, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for
Best of
having
luck
me.
the rest of the season. Excited to see how it turns out. Sounds like you're going to do pretty well. You're in good physical shape. It's definitely a mental game.
just JoJo offered to carry Tom Sandoval for Nick, and
That's
he should have.
bullshit.
That was the biggest mistake you ever made.
When they offer you,
I'm
take
carrying
it.
I'm carrying Tom for like a mile on my fucking shoulders, and this is after I started becoming hyperthermic earlier in the morning. I'm fucking done. And so, and JoJo was a beast. Like she fucking crushed it the whole time. And so I put Tom down. She's like, "Let me take him." I'm like, "All right, fine." She puts Tom on her back and she walks 10 feet. Maybe. And then
But
she's
that
like,
episode was
and she puts them down and they're like, "That's all we needed." And they just fucking kept looping and make it seem like JoJo like saved
Yeah.
my ass and carried him the rest of the way. I look like such a fucking bitch.
That is brutal.
It was fuck you, Fox. I'll never let that go. Anyways, well, I wish you nothing but the best, man. Happy that you're a part of the Special Forces family. Excited to see how you do. And if you don't win, I'll always have that over you.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah.
You will.
All right, well, that will do it for our episode. Thank you to our guests, Chelsea Frei and Mark Estes. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow for an explosive episode of Going Deeper, where Teresa Giudice lays it all on the ground, the floor. She spills it all. She talks about it all. And then on Thursday, we have a great episode for you as well.
Madison Pettis, Chris Clemens, and Alexia Napola
are all with us. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey guys, if you loved what you listened to, make sure you hit that subscribe button below. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next time.